Hello honeys, we are getting into summer hairstyles. What better way to learn your favorite summer hairstyles right now? So once you're deep into summer, you already know what hairstyle you're gonna pull out and you master it. Yeah, summer's around the corner, so we are gonna start doing summer hairstyles. We're gonna do some creative ass fucking hairstyles and then some simple ass hairstyles like running late or like work or like, you know, type shit. This is gonna be a series, so I'm only gonna have 3 hairstyles in this tutorial, and then in the next tutorial hopefully I have a couple more than just 3. If y'all didn't see my spring hairstyles, that one had like 6 or 7 hairstyles. You can always use those as summer hairstyles too, so you can see that video too if you don't like any of these hairstyles. But no more talking and let's get into these tutorials. This one is going to be a semi-easy hairstyle. I believe it should take you like 30 minutes, to be honest. It shouldn't take you that long actually at all because it's just tying and yeah. But before we get started on my hairstyle, let me show y'all something. Look how pretty these freaking flowers are. They're so pretty. Like, oh my god, they're so pretty. And they smell so good too. Like, so good. We're gonna get into this hairstyle. 2 buns right here with the mini braid poking out. Let's get into this. So first, wet your hair like always. So now that you parted it in the middle, we're gonna part it down right here and then go all the way down to my ear, like so, like that. And then you're gonna do the exact same thing on the other side. And we're not gonna work with the hair in the back. So what we're gonna mainly focus on in this hairstyle is basically my edges and the bun. So for front, let's do my bangs. I got new elastic, guys. I got regular black elastics, a thicker, like longer kind of elastics, but in black, purple elastics, and white elastics. So now we're gonna brush this out, and we're gonna use the same wax stick, this exact wax stick. Slick the whole up. Tie that. Like so, and do the exact same thing on the other side. Now for these bangs, I want them to lay exactly where I want to. I like to wet them so they can kind of dry where the fuck I put them. So we're gonna have them right here this whole time. So now we're gonna do the bun. This is gonna be my braid. We're gonna do the braid first actually. Braid this little section that you got. Okay, and then this can be curled. It's perfect. Okay, so now we're gonna get this and we're gonna split these 2 in half and we're gonna tease it. Tease it, girlie. It makes your hair so much. It gives the bun an illusion of it like being full, like bigger. First, we're gonna tie this hair this way, forwards. We're gonna see if it looks cute. Look, girl. Get it to look. So we're gonna do it like this, right? And then we're gonna do it backwards this way so they can look like that. Look, that's so much freaking cuter. And then tie it right here. Now we're gonna tie it again, and this time we're gonna tie the whole thing like this. So wrap your bun, pull elastic over, and then twist, whole braid through, and then over the bun as well. There we go, like that, guys. Oh, that looks cute. Wait, that looks so freaking cute. Now for the back strand that you just like did, This can also be a braid. Now I got two braids, but this braid's gonna stay in the back. And now we're gonna do the same on the other side. Did y'all remember what the fuck I just did? I kind of remember a little bit. They're not the same, but it's okay. Put some hairspray. Now we're gonna get our edge control. Okay, so for my edge control, same one that I've been using. Got my toothbrush, and then we're gonna get some edge control and also wet your hair. You're gonna do your edges. Don't be scared of water. First things first. Just comb out the pelitos that you're gonna be using. Lay your edges down, girl. I think I'm gonna do like squiggles on this one, like these. Here, squiggles. Okay. So now, should I twirl this one like a loopy loop or no? It like doesn't want to be putting it sometimes. There we go. There we fucking go. Basically do the same thing on the other side. There we go. I'm gonna leave it like that. Actually, matter of fact, I'm gonna leave it like this because it looks cute like this. That your edges are motherfucking laid. We're gonna go into my bangs, starting off with heat protectant and a hair straightener. I finally got a mini one. I finally got a fucking mini one. I got one at the beauty supply store. So heat protectant, you're gonna split this in half. You already know the drill. Like so. This is what my hairstyle is looking like. Two big, nicely formed buns with edges laid. Edges are fucking laid with my micro bangs. And two braids, two braids coming out of the buns, and then two back braids to hold the buns that are like holding the buns. So yeah, this is my hairstyle, guys. I hope you guys enjoy. I'll see y'all in the next one. All right, second hairstyle. You already know we're gonna start off by wetting my hair, of course. We're gonna split my hair in half all the way down to the back of my head. This part takes a couple tries until I get my line straight or I'm like satisfied with the part. I also turn around and check with another mirror to make sure my line is straight. So now I'm gonna focus on one side of my head first. This water bottle is my best friend, I swear. But now we're gonna part my bangs and do the little triangles for the braids. I'm gonna do one of the triangles up higher on my head, closer to my bangs. I'm gonna tie that and put that to the side so it's out of my face, and I'm gonna work on the second triangle. Now for the second triangle, I'm gonna put this one closer to my ear. Tie that for now, and we're gonna get started on slicking back the pigtail. All right, we always do this. We always pre-part to make sure we get the most slickest pigtail we could possibly do. Get your slick brush, slick it down as much as possible. Tie it. It does not have to be too tight because we are going to retie it. So just tie it to where it's holding just enough. I'm gonna wet my hair and then go in with this wax stick that I've been using for a while now, actually. And focus this where I get the most flyaways. I'm gonna go in with my handy dandy toothbrush and slick all the little baby hairs down and the little corners that my bigger slick brush can't really get to. And then I'm gonna get into braiding the triangles. This is when I realized I wanted a longer strand to connect with my braids so it can look cuter, because you see that longer strand just adds a little more, I don't know, it looks way better and less awkward. Now I'm gonna slick this all the way down. I want to make sure everything's tight, adding in the braids and tying this as tight as possible. And this is what it's looking like, and I'm gonna do the exact same thing on the other side, getting the parts out of the way first, because once you get the parting done, it's like mapping everything out and it just goes by way easier. We're gonna do a small mini braid first and then brush out before I make my bigger braid with the rest of my hair. Braid that all the way down. And I'm doing this braid as tight as possible so it can look really nice. That little braid that we just made, we're gonna wrap this around the elastic so the elastic doesn't show, and to keep that in place I use a smaller elastic, and it usually hides right under the braid so you won't even tell there's an elastic there. And then I'm gonna do the exact same thing on the other side, make a small braid first, that one's gonna go around the elastic, and then I'm gonna do the thick braid with the rest of my hair, wrap the little braid around the elastic so the elastic does not show. So now I'm gonna get into doing my bangs. I've shown y'all how I do my bangs multiple times, so we're just gonna scan through this, straighten everything out. And this is the final hairstyle. This hairstyle is super cute. My favorite hairstyles have to be the pigtails. Something about braid pigtails are super cute. I like how I added those mini braids. All right, hairstyle number 3. We are starting off by what? Wetting my hair, of course. This helps with parting. I'm gonna split my hair in half all the way to the back of my head. The side that we're working on, I'm gonna split that in half, so there's gonna be 2 buns on this side, and I'm gonna do the exact same on the other side, part it in half, so there's gonna be 4 buns in total. Now we're gonna get into pre-parting. You already know, wet your hair, tie it. I'm gonna be using the same wax stick that I've been using throughout this whole video, and using my slick brush and my handy dandy toothbrush to slick down the little baby hairs that the big slick brush can't get. And using the big slick brush to make sure every hair is going exactly where I want it. Tying these down securely, and I want these I want it kind of like creating a crown, so these are a bit higher buns up. For each section that I created, I'm splitting my hair in half and teasing it to create the buns. I want the buns to look fuller. I always do my bangs last, and I do them the same way I always do. Okay, so this is the hairstyle, guys. Alright, thank you for tuning in to these summer hairstyles. I try my hardest to show as much that I'm doing. I do also go live on TikTok if you want to see me doing it live. But yeah, I'll see you in my next tutorial or whatever other video I come out with. Bye!